guys, it's me, Laura, your long lost friend, just chilling, wondering where you been all my life. Happy Wednesday, hump day! Wednesdays here on my channel are all centered around the idea of wisdom. I'm giving you guys wisdom and tips from my brain that will go into your brain. This past Monday, I posted an original song that's centered around the idea of finding peace, and I will link that video down below in the description box if you happen to miss it. So because we're talking about peace this week, I wanted to make Wednesday kind of my tips and my ideas for what I've done at least the past couple of months that have really helped me in a little bit of a harder season that I'm in right now. So I will pinky promise you guys right now that if you take all or even just one of the things I'm gonna talk about today and apply it to your life right after this video, you will begin to feel less stressed, anxious, worried, and a weight will just lift off of you and you will feel at peace, because these are things that you can start to incorporate in your everyday life, and trust me, you will see a positive shift happen. Number one focuses on the idea of being thankful. So when we are thankful in our lives day to day, it's really hard, honestly, I have found from personal experience, to focus on the things that we don't have or that we're worried about. If we are always thinking about what we are thankful for, we have a harder time thinking about what we don't have. So I told myself this past month, you know what? I'm gonna start every single day with what I'm thankful for. Starting out, you can just pick one thing that you're thankful for. Like, you know what? I'm really thankful that I live in Florida and I can go to the beach whenever I want. And then as you go on throughout your week, throughout your month, and then obviously your year, you can begin to build upon those things. So you're gonna start to find there's more and more and more that you can be thankful for, and less of what you don't have will be able to enter into your thoughts. So the more I'm able to think positive thoughts like that about what I'm thankful for, the less likely it is for me to complain. And complaining is not a great thing to do, you guys. I've been there. I still complain. It's not like I'm a master of finding peace. From what I've realized just in this past month alone, it's so crazy how much we complain when we're really made aware of it. So try today, right now, to think of something you're thankful for and just store it in your little mind right now. So number two focuses on the idea of people, right? So people, no matter what circumstance you're in, people are gonna be in your life, because if they weren't, then you'd be the only person on this earth and planet, and that'd be I don't know if that'd be legit. I'm a pretty social person, so I probably would not prefer that. So people are in our life, right? So in our workplace, in school, we can't really control who's in our life. So maybe you have a boss that just kind of sucks, or you have kids at school that are mean and bullying you. What I'm talking about in this specific instance is the people that we allow in, let's call it our inner circle. That's what my mom and dad call it. Really, I'm talking about boyfriends, girlfriends, in dating relationships, or even just really close friends. So you do in fact have control over those types of relationships that you build and establish. I began realizing that there were some people in my life that weren't necessarily the healthiest of people, or really bringing out the best side of Laura. So once I realized this, it was a little bit easier to understand that maybe it'd be better if I either broke off that relationship or just distanced myself from those people. So I heard a really cool quote or phrase, whatever you want to call it, from a friend, and I'm totally stealing it right now, but it's so simple, but it's so impactful, at least for me, so I wanted to share it with you guys. If you're thinking about a person that's in your life, are they a wing or are they a weight? When we think of a wing, we think about, I think mentally, I think of an airplane or a bird soaring, flying through the air, you're accelerating, taking off. If this person in your life is a wing, they're gonna be there for you, they're gonna support you, they're gonna let you be the very best you that you could possibly be in life, and they're not going to try and change you. So let's keep in mind that there's a difference between trying to help someone become the very best person and version of themselves that they can be, and then actually just not letting someone be themselves. So on the flip side of being a wing in your life, you can think, well, is this person a weight? So when we think of a weight, obviously, like for me, I think of like a dumbbell, like at the gym. It's heavy. So you have people in your life that are maybe very draining, always trying to talk about things that are negative, talking bad about other people. Or really, if you're in like a dating scenario where you're with this person and they're just not letting you be who you are and really kind of like putting out that light that's in you, you need to say, okay, you're a weight and you're kind of like smothering my light, and I want to shine bright like a diamond, as Rihanna said. And so it's like, bye, Felicia. Being aware of the people that you're allowing in your life is very important, something I've realized recently actually. And just aware, are they a wing or a weight? That quick thought is like, it makes it so much easier to determine, all right, I can be friends with you from afar, I can be cordial. I'm not saying like be mean to these people, but you don't have to allow them into like your inner close-knit circle. Last of all, number 3, it's a little bit of a twofer, but it's the idea of being aware and mindful that hard times in life are going to come. And I know that might suck to hear. You wanted me to come on here and just be like, no, if you do 1, 2, and 3, folks, you will never experience any problems in life. You know what, that's not being realistic, and I care about you guys. I wanna be honest with you guys that life is hard. It gets hard sometimes, and I'm not meaning to laugh. I know that there's probably people out there, you guys watching right now, that might be experiencing such hard times. Maybe it's the loss of a loved one or the loss of a job, financial struggles, and I get it. I can't even possibly begin to understand what it is you might be going through. I wish I could take each and every one of you out to grab a coffee and we could just chat about it and cry about it, but I only have this camera and I can't hug you, but I'm pretending to hug you. But what I do know is that hard times, they do come in life, and it's unfortunate, but it's the world we live in, and it's kind of how it goes. We have valleys where it dips really low, and we also have mountains where we get up to the top and we're like, wow, life is so great, things are going amazing. So you can always look forward to the fact that this too, it shall pass. It's not gonna last forever. And when you get kind of stuck in that mindset and you think it's gonna last forever, this sucks, this is hard, I hate it, like I don't wanna feel it. No, embrace it. Embrace the hard times, because that's when we can grow the very most. That's when we can learn things and get through challenges and understand more about ourselves and who we are as people, so that moving forward, we can maybe help someone else going through it, whatever it might be. So in those hard times, in whatever it is you're going through, just learn to give yourself grace and be good to yourself. So for me personally, just a few things I like to do, throwing them out there. I love being outside. I love being at the beach or at the pool, just in nature, going on walks around my lake with my dog, and just kind of like being in the moment. I'm trying to get off my phone more. I don't really watch a lot of TV, but I'm trying to get out of my face in the screen, because like you're here, but it's like, what else is out there? You're missing so much of life. And so I'm really trying to just be. So whether that's being outside, whether that's getting into a really good inspirational, uplifting book, or I love taking bubble baths. It's so simple, but at night, I just like, if I'm feeling like real stressed, and I know it's cliche, but that's really where I find a lot of peace. I'll take my book in there, get the bubbles up to here, and I'm like, y'all, everyone can leave, because I just need some time. So just focusing on being thankful for the things that you have in your life right now, instead of worrying about what you don't have and always trying to get to that next phase of life where it's like, oh, if I get there, I'll be so much happier. If I'm with this person, I'll be so much happier. Be thankful and grateful for the time and the place that you're in right now, right in this very moment. Be aware of the people that you're allowing in your life. Think of it, weight or wing. What is this person to me? And last of all, be good to yourself. Understand that hard times in life are going to come. It sucks, I get it. But if we can just embrace it and be good to ourselves and give ourselves grace, it'll be that much easier once we come through it. We can appreciate the good, amazing times that are to come. If there's any advice I can give you guys, it's just to realize that literally 85 to 90% of the things we worry about in our daily lives never even happen. They never come to pass. So here you are sitting worried about a big test or a job promotion, if you're gonna have enough money for this, if you're gonna meet the right person, and all of that worry is for nothing. Because at the end of the day, that other percentage that's left over for the things that do happen, we realize says that we can handle it and it's fine and we make it through, or it's a great time to grow and you gain valuable knowledge and a lesson that you can put in your back pocket and take with you into the future for other hard times that are gonna come. So instead of worrying and sitting around being anxious and wondering, what's gonna happen or what ifs or I should have or could have, any of those things, that's gonna steal the peace right out of you. You're gonna feel that heavy weight, that burden, and no one likes to feel like that. I felt like that. Some days I still feel like that. But you know what? If you don't allow worry to go on in your mind and give yourself and those thoughts the power to ruminate on all of those negative things, you'll find so much more peace. And I promise, just applying at least one of the things I talked about in today's video to your life, you will experience a positive shift. I promise you that. If you like videos like this, make sure to click that cute little thumbs up button down below. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying it. And of course, if there's anyone in your life right now that you can think of that's going through a hard time or might need to hear these words of encouragement, could you just go ahead and share the video with them? I love you guys, and I thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope it helped, and I'll be sending out a big prayer to each and every one of you. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever it may be for you, and I'll see you all in my next video.